I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. Yesterday I was slowed down from my muscles recovering from the log lifting. When I went to get firewood, it really my body, I'm sore, you know. I think I got a big bruise here on the shoulder, and today I'm going to deal with this generator that yesterday I cleaned the carburetor. Yes, I cleaned the carburetor. I think everything is the way it should, but so it runs for about 30 minutes and then it died yesterday, and it wouldn't start again. And today I started it and it ran for about 30 minutes. Now it won't start, so I'm gonna check the oil, you know. Oh, the crew. Oh my god, the spring cleanup has to start today, huh, you guys? Yeah, I'm gonna do a spring cleanup because, you know, with the snow melting, all the little trash things that the dogs have given us is like showing up. Fuck, there's no snow. Like, there's no snow. That's unreal. I've never seen this. Look at that. This is fucking February 1st in the middle of nowhere. Usually there's snow in the middle of nowhere, but this is working. It's draining good here. Over there maybe there's a puddle, but wow, that's good. I didn't see the other side. This is really good because the soil is like compacting right now, big time, with all that water in it. So this is why I left the braces, because without the braces maybe it would have created more pressure than it can take. But just eyeballing it, it doesn't look like it moved, but this has caved in quite a bit here, that part, and there's not too much of a puddle here. We're good, we're good. No fucking snow. Amazing. What do you think, Willow? Winter is your favorite season, huh? Well, now that the snow is gone, I can take the tarp that was like impossible to get to because it was in the snow. Now I'm gonna use it to put on top of the hay. This is a tarp we had on top of the fifth wheel. Fuck, it was so noisy in winter when it's like right now, like windy as hell, because it would flap everywhere. We just had it to protect the roof as much as possible. Yeah, these first winters we had it rough, really rough. Yeah. Before I start, I want to figure out how I'm gonna do it so that I minimize the physical effort required to do it. So if I bring the barrel in the coup, it'll be very quick to fill it, but it'll be hard to move it after. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have to place it where I want it, which is right over there, and fill the wagon, bring the wagon and empty. So that adds steps and a lot of time. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to start filling from inside the coop, and I'm going to gauge the weight to see, you know, where I'm at. Then I move it out, and then I can finish with the Sagan method. Okay, let's start. Divine wants me to take two barrels out. We're gonna keep that for compost. I'm gonna go get another barrel, and if I could do 3, I could do everything that's under the roosting bars. Roasting. So that's how much these 2 barrels. I don't have a third one, so I'm gonna go in there and mix that up before I add 2 bags like this. That's gonna be messy in there. Oh, my back. Oh. You know what? It doesn't even need to be added anything, but I will. Yeah. That did such a good job, because it was so compacted, and now it's all fluffy. So that's definitely better for them, because putting it later means it takes longer before we need more. But if I put it now and I really don't need to, then we're gonna need some wood chips sooner. So that's my thought behind this. Yeah, that's another project for the summer. We're gonna be bringing in gravel, you know, to gravel this road, so that we don't have to deal with mud. Mud is like a nightmare. Yes, and that was actually nothing right now. So this is the most efficient mouse trap ever. I've caught so many mice with this, and it's like easy. They just fall in, and then that's it. So I'm gonna put that here. Okay, we'll see. Hopefully the chicken don't eat the peanut butter. Okay, well, I'm done with the coop, but now I'm gonna go check the front of the root cellar, see if I can do anything to help the water drain to the side, because it looks like there's a lot of water. I don't know about in, it shouldn't, because the gravel is high, but so I'll see if I can remove the snow here to allow this to drain. I'm sweating, but it's working, except there's a high point here. So I'm gonna have to take care of that in the spring. Next time I have to do this, I'll bring like my pry bar, my big one. Now I can break off the ice that's there. Now let's look at the entrance. Oh fuck. Fuck. Do I have my flashlight? No. Fuck. I have to go in emergency. So depending on the situation inside, I have an option to use the sump pump. So to do that, I need to bring the generator there, and then with the quad start it and then pump it out. There's like no snow left on top, so really it should be good. And the pond exit is lower than the root cellar, so that's not even like a concern. But now this is a concern. Yeah, this is a problem that really needs to be solved. Look at that. Just a sec, I can't open it. Did the building shift? Just a sec. The whole floor is, these onions need to come in. Oh fuck. Sump pump. It must have shifted. Okay, sump pump, and I'll need something to make that fit again. Okay, it's sucking. Is the water going down? I think so. Yeah, there's water coming out of the hose. Not much, but it's something. So I think I'm gonna come back because it's like filling up. I don't think that's the way. So I'm gonna go get the pry bar and try to break that ice here to make a path that's deeper. And I have the trash pump, but I have to figure it out if it's worth bringing or not. I've added a piece of mosquito screen to the suction, and look at the jet now. It's much better. So I'm going to break the ice here with my big pry bar. The water is going down, but all of this here is coming straight here. So I'm gonna cut something here. Yeah, it pulls here, so maybe around here, straight there, to try to send the water there instead of here. And I'm gonna keep breaking the ice there. Alright, so I think I've got a channel deep enough that it's gonna be below where it could get in. I made a channel here to send this directly there so it doesn't pool in here. And in here there's a lot less water now. Inside there's no water. So my next step will be to cut this door to make it fit. That's gonna be like tabernacling probably. Hi Willow, you're so pretty. Yes, yes my boy. Yes. There's a lot of water going in the pond right now. It's much higher than yesterday, but not quite high enough to overflow. So the sump pump was not really working because it was getting clogged right away, but with the mosquito netting around here protecting the intake, it's working like a charm. So now the question will be, how long will it take before it fills back up? I'll find out when I'm doing the door, but I'll go for lunch before doing the door. Like, a good thing I could have done is have a drain pipe from there that goes to the pond, but I didn't think of that. And now I'm not removing this to do that. No way. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a ditch here. I'm gonna put a big old pipe, and all that water is gonna go in the big hole and drain in the pond. Are you ready to go for a ride? Huh? Do you want to ride the trailer, Mr. Raven? Yes. What a good boy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright. Wow, what a nice happy surprise. It's working. I made a path deep enough that it's keeping the water off here, and I think inside it's still good. All right, so now it's just a matter of getting this door to close. But if you look here, that gap, that wasn't like this before. So I'm thinking if I move the door, I might have enough space to move the door and make it fit from inside here. I don't see any. Oh, did it go that way? No. This here, there's still gaps. This looks straight, that wall. All the walls look straight, you know. But yeah, oh, there's a little bit of water coming in there, but then there's no water from the roof. So it's just a matter of getting this door to close, and it's not much, but I don't know if I have enough play. That's a big win for for me today. There was no tabernacling. I first undid the hinges and tried to push the door to that side as much as I can. I could, but it still was not fitting, so I used the circular saw and I was able to make it fit actually better than before. I'm checking the road condition. Yeah, this when it gets cold, this will be pretty icy. The great reset of winter 2024. I'm stuck, and my winch, although it works really good, I can't use it because okay, let's see. I'm out. Fuck. Oh, the joys. Look at that. I was too ambitious. I thought I could take over that snowbank. Fuck. Anyway, going home. No freaking snow. Unbelievable. It feels like it's April. Mud season. You see it. But this will end up being gravel, right, Raven? All of this here will be gravel, not mud. You see? He doesn't really like it at all. Willow. Willow. Do you want to come in the mud? Miley and Raven, they really don't care about that. But Willow, he minds it. He doesn't like to get dirty like Raven. I just told Divine we're not talking about moving to Mexico anymore this winter. All right. The net is fixed. It worked out good. I had to put a string to connect these two pieces, so no bird is gonna get caught in here. Let's see, this way. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And on this side the net will remain like that because when there's more snow, it will need to disconnect, and it's not in the way. There's no risk any bird's gonna get tangled in there. All right, so now I'm gonna do the 4x4 on the truck. I received the other hub when I went to town yesterday, so let's see if that one fits. All right, let's start doing this. All right, that came off easy. Okay, let's see. Other pin is there. Hey, what is it? Yes, you're trying to help. What do you think we should do? Okay, I love you too. I'll just put this back on. My love, I can't do it. There's something that I cannot figure out. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so my ground cable was disconnected and my battery is dead. So I'm gonna swap the battery and I'll come back with a lighter and reconnect the ground and we should be in business. I figured out what happened. My cable got disconnected, so the solar system was not working. So I'm gonna fix that now. I'm gonna go get what I need. So I always felt I didn't have enough wire, so I'm gonna extend the wire so I can move the panel. I have more flexibility with the panel. All right, it's my last thing to do. It's hard to film, but I'm going to burn this so I can connect it. So I'm burning the nylon. I think it's nylon to reveal the metal. My lighter doesn't have much gas without having the nylon, melted nylon fall on my fingers. Negative goes here, positive on this one, and now, oh yeah. All right, now the real final connection. Oh yeah. You hear that? That means it's on. It's live. And the battery is charging, so we're good. Look at that. My work of yesterday really paid off. There's no more water. There's just a little ice slide, and this is almost full now. Yeah. It's all fully closed on that side. But it's there. Yeah, it's lower there in the corner. I think it will work. But there's a lot of water here. Here it's, I don't know, maybe above my head when it's full. You see that cracking there? That's... But I don't think it has moved that way anymore. Let's go see on the second floor. Fucking mud. Oh wow, it's hot in here. Wow. Yeah, like this is really the warmest because there's more sun. So I'm trying to see if there's any bulge or things that moved, but it doesn't appear to be. Ah, tabarnak. Okay. I have to adjust something with my extension. I'm coming down slowly. I always specify the speed at which I'm going down, just to make sure there's no confusion with anyone. Yeah, it makes a big difference. But earlier, like I was standing here and like I was not looking at it, but I started noticing that like my eyes were hurting, and then I'm like, what the holy fuck. I realized it was the light, but it's bright. Holy fuck, it's bright. I can't wait to see for tonight. Like, it's like $30 on Amazon. It's fucking good. Holy macaroni. Look at that. It's not the same. Oops. I forgot the other side. Yeah, it's a big difference. I'm gonna finish it. I'm very pleased and proud. You see the holes in the snow?
Uh-huh.
Today,
Yeah.
today we're not making holes in the snow. So it's really easy to walk. But when we make holes in the snow, it's really hard. This is like walking on the street. Well, if you walk where the snowmobile has driven, you won't fall. I got convinced to walk to the creek. I'm saying you convinced me against my will to go to the creek. I'd rather be cozy in my evening slacks. I never used that word before. I broke my stick. So that means I have to buy another one. Yeah, that tree there is being eaten alive by beetles. There's so many this year. It's even up there too. And it's surprising. Like, one would think it's in the summer, you know, that the beetles are active like that. But it seems that they are active in winter. Like starting from the fall, because that's when I started noticing these patches on the bark of the pines. You see, the bottle is clean. The chicken ate the peanut butter that was on there. Fuck. Alright, the chainsaw is taken care of, and that, like, it fired up perfectly. So it was really the spark plug. So I'll remember the symptoms of that, and I'll know how to check it right away. Alright, I'm finally in a position to start the actual stair build. So my first step is to figure out here. Alright, so I've found these brackets. They're more for like 2x6s double, but I think for what I'm doing, this is like really good. I don't think anyway, it takes a few seconds to change when I get the right ones. Alright, so I've never really done what I'm doing right now. So I took the angle here, so like this and like that, with that tool. Where's that tool? With that tool here, not sure what it's called. And then I transferred it here. So now I'm gonna cut that. Alright, so I took the bottom, so it was like sitting flush on the ground. But then it became evident that once I would raise it, it would go too far that way. So that meant it needs to be steeper to meet the limitation. All right, I've backed it up. It's gonna work good. I figured at this length I'll have enough room, and I don't need to remove this. It'll tuck pretty nice enough under there. All right, it's gonna be time for lunch, but it took a while to figure this out. I started on the other side. I marked at 7" between top and top, but it was not so good, so it's too close together. It's my back because I was hunched back to work here. Anyway, maybe if I sit there, sit in the back seat of the truck. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, so now I've got all the stairs marked, and the piece of wood that does the stairs in between will be 2 feet. I haven't heard from Dave yet, so I have to try to maximize my time, not just sit here and wait. So, but at the same time, I don't want to start a big project because I want to be able to leave anytime. So if I start working on the stairs, that's something I want to do uninterrupted, and get like in the zone, you know. And I have to start a fire, and if I have to leave, the fire is on for no reason. So I cut kindling and just one round, a big one, so that when I decide to start, I can get it going quickly. But in the meantime, I'm gonna deal with this here. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold this in with wire. Okay, so the fence with being held by the wire is gonna work, but I don't have time to finish it because I'm gonna go now to Dave's place. I got his message, so I'm gonna go do that. Hopefully we can put the 4x4 behind us. Every time I think about don't get stuck, you know, hopefully you're not gonna get stuck, but I don't want to think like about it. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't think about is putting more windshield wiper fluid in the front. I'll do it when I'm at Dave's. Yeah, I'm not gonna film Dave, but it's like almost an hour away from me. The reason why I go there instead of somewhere else or just a real garage is because you know, first of all, Dave has all the experience required and gear. You know, it's not high tech, but he can do anything that needs to be done. If you see over there where the water is flowing, and here there's blood, that's from an otter that was just there, but it went under the ice. So I saw the otter, and you can see how the otter belly flops there on the snow between the two running spots. And then over there where how it's like all like compress the snow. Oh my god. So the 4x4 is still not fixed, and because the parts are they're not the right parts, they don't fit. It's not me, it's the fucking parts. So I have to talk with Amazon now to try to get that sorted out. There's no more engine light at the front, the part is changed. So he had to cut those screws, those bolts, and they were not held by nuts on the other side, it was a clip. And the ones that I couldn't take, they were stuck in the clip, that's why they wouldn't come out.
Alternatives and possibilities in the Sears view. Don Juan replied that human alternatives are everything we are capable of choosing as persons. They have to do with the level of our day-to-day range, the known, and owing to that fact, they are...
What is it? Oh yes, that's coyotes. Coyote tracks. Yeah. And it's two coyotes walking side by side here. Actually, it's three. I just had to come outside. The wolves were howling. And when the wolves howl, Willow howls with them. That's how I know the wolves are howling. But by the time I got outside, they had stopped. Crap. I think I turned off the camera, but just too early. I was changing the light bulb, and the hen on the left inside the box, I saw it lay an egg, you know, like the egg. I saw her pushing the egg out. It's pretty cool. I had never seen that before, but I thought the camera might be still filming, and then because it was pointing in that direction, but no, it's but I won't back down. Hey, no, I won't back down. Okay, so I did the first one just to test it out before I start cutting everything. 10-inch is perfect, and with drilling it won't split. Hey, so it's assembled. I think it's gonna be very sturdy, but now I want to bring it up and lean it over there to see how I can secure it temporarily. Oh yeah, I can lift it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's heavy. It's so warm. It's like 27.9 if you can see. So I'm gonna go check up there how high the temperature is. Yeah, the steepness, the level of each step, all of that is really good. 27.7. All right, this is as far as it's gonna go today. So I've added another joist there so that it would support my 3/4 inch plywood. This is temporary screwed together, but tomorrow I'm gonna hinge it out. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Come test it out. I've added something at the other end. But not two people at once. No, don't come on, okay? So I've added the landing there. So I just want you to go up and tell me, like, how is the landing, you know, if you go in. So
I need something to hold on to. Oh, look at that. We should put something like this. Where did you buy this?
yesterday at Rona.
Here.
So yeah, how is it to turn around? And it's pretty comfy, yeah?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna have the thing here, right? The railing.
Yeah, there will be a rail.